Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. We're going to continue with my playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with BlackICE and Third Reich Events. Proving them out. Okay. So, that way. I think we're going to send the paratrooper. Oh, this is because they're so hoisted on my own petard, as they say. Reason it's so slow is because I bombed this province to reduce infrastructure, to reduce supply. This is why they're moving so slow. Okay. Yeah, be careful what you do. Not that I regret it, but I think it was useful at the time, but it is costing me a little bit. Okay, we're going to talk about this for a second here. Wood gasifiers. Not sure if it works with coal or other things, but I know it works with wood. Actually learned about these, vaguely heard about them before, but learned about these things in a very good experimental archaeological series called Wartime Farm from, I think it's the BBC, one of the British channels, in which they recreated and lived like wartime Britain that was under very strong pressure, shall we say. So I looked into it a little bit further. Basically, in here you burn wood and generally scrap wood kind of things, and it gives off a gas that you capture and you feed into your internal combustion engine, and then in that engine it's able to be used for propulsion. So these are wood burning gas engines. They're not nearly as powerful as a proper petrol or gasoline exact same engine, just because you have to convert it a little bit, put on a bunch extra external. You can see on the tractor here and the motorcycle sidecar what one of these things looks like, and this type of thing, but internally you have to convert it a little bit as well. But it's a lot less powerful than a standard gas or petrol engine. I've seen some pictures of experimental German tanks with this on it, but it just doesn't produce enough power. But it does produce some power, and it is useful. So farm equipment back in particularly Britain, but also Germany, and there was in Germany alone around there's 500,000 producer gas vehicles were in use in 1945. Now, obviously they built up to this thing because they weren't generally in use before, because you just use petrol. And so this really alleviates the need on the home front for fuel. These taxis, personal cars were transported or converted over to this, so people would drive their whatever little personal car around without having any gas or fuel restrictions, and you just had to be careful with it. I've heard like stories of some sort of town-to-town buses type things that have been converted to this, that they either had to, on a few steeper grades, not maybe what we would really call steep today, but steeper grade, they had to get everybody off, and or a few people pushing to get the bus up over, then everybody got back on and just continued on as normal. So what would not be a problem for a regular gas engine is a problem here. So you really can't do this for any ongoing persistent military operation or use, but it is very useful. Tatra made it, the Gustav work produced these in Germany. I also created, just to keep this fair, an event for Britain that similar thing. I didn't make its own picture, and also because I read about in Finland, because they have lots of trees up there, did this too. So those are the two other countries, and so this is a persistent plus 10% fuel effect that I figured that by this time in the war they've converted a bunch of civilian used trucks, buses, taxis, civilian cars, whatever, tractors. And tractors are meant to be powerful, but still a half as powerful, or 2/3, I'm not quite sure exactly what it would be. Powerful tractor would still be the gas savings is still useful. So this gives Germany a good benefit for fuel. Just a little interesting history about that. And these are the kinds of things that I work to do for Third Reich Events, and I work to keep it a historical game balance. So if you just have Germany in it, you're not getting uber Germany, because I've created a bunch of German events. When I know and can add them, I will do so to other countries. So, like I say, Finland and Britain didn't get its own unique image. If I were to make a British event, when I make a British event, they would get its proper image. That kind of thing. So I think well thought out for a mod. Okay, order place. Let's see who is this from. Finland. Yeah. We'll go for it. We could use that extra money, and I'd like to have Finland have a better force. Okay, here's 3 British forces. It's attached to a queue way too far away. I think these are locally created. Maybe not. Malta HQ. Wait a minute, that said Malta HQ. Oh, the Italians are at least attacking Malta. Good luck, guys. Cut off the retreat that way. I want to thank all of you who are posting comments, because I appreciate all the people continuing to watch the series and liking the videos. That's very helpful. But those that post feedback, like those who post feedback on the mods themselves, are very useful, very helpful. So thanks a lot for doing that. Defeated them there. Other division to be ready. Okay, recon unit combined arms advanced. We lost it because we're good advancing. Patrol map here. Patrol. Patrol as well. Wish that would shift in. I know I could cancel and restart it, but I haven't yet. Got these up here. Now the reason I moved them because the seaplane tenders, I don't really want to lose that much to naval combat, and I'm hoping most, if anything, that starts operating up here would be subs, so that would be what I'm using that for. So now this is mostly just cleanup work here. You have to do it, but it's no longer, in my opinion, a decision still to be made. Okay, yes, I did transfer over all the images for it. This is an event contributed by Pavolini. I think I'm saying the name right. One of the contributors here and new to it. I've got a thing there. Oh, wait a minute. This is... Oh, no, this is a... There's a conflict here. Okay. I was reading. And because... and it's my coding problem here, so it hadn't been tested out before this. There's also an event. Okay, this should be, and it is, but the text is wrong. It's supposed to be an event for setting up organization tote Viking in Norway, and nice image and whatnot, but which will be fixed by, and this is text problem conflict there, just a visual problem for us, but it will need to be fixed. So now that we do that, you can see here, organization tote Einsatzgruppe Viking. Einsatzgruppe is has a very, very negative connotation when you're talking about the SS. Here, it isn't. It's just means construction units. They did use conscripted labor. I'm not sure. I think it's happened a little earlier than it's been available. But, so this gives us they even controlled down into here Eisenhower Viking. This is their area of control. So this is a historical OOB. This is the one that's out of radio range. So this gives you a an element, because they were building fortifications along the coast, improving stuff for it, and this is a militia organization which will help reduce revolt risk and help with anti-invasion operations. No, it ain't going to stop some major US-led invasion, but it will slow down something and keep British raiders at bay. So it'll be improved by the time it's released, and this playthrough is helping as a test. Alright, one more of these. Also going to need to build garrison detachment. And rocket artillery would be 2.5. what I'm going to use these for, and I should build a few more as well, but garrison force down here in Egypt to keep revolts from happening, and until I can close this, they can still invade. And I've had England invade here, but I've just sort of left it, you know, like this type of unit and a couple other things, and then them come down and invade. So if you're going to be playing this, you need to be aware of that. Okay. You can continue to fight down there. I'm going to go. Let's see. Currently, we are influencing Iraq. So. Invite to faction. We're at 36. So, but they're moving close. We're getting powerful in their area. Well, let's see how Japan's doing over here. Well, this is still bogged down, but they are. Tying up a large formation of troops there. And this looks like it's expanded a little bit here. The communists get, I believe, a huge amount of buffers to keep them alive. Like I think I said in one of the other episodes, I would be trying to cut this off. Cut this peninsula off. And if China had any convoys to resupply it, fine. I'd just make sure some of my anti-convoy units were there just to sink anything they had. And have them produce convoys or escorts instead of militia if they wanted to keep that going. And remember, for like on the China theater, both Japan and China had normal for difficulty settings. Polish. Card designs have improved. We still have a fair number of light tanks, so I think we can do that one. Just a little difficulty because we're crossing the river. Okay, Third Reich event. U.S. The U.S. freezes assets. And so this is set up that hurts our relationship with them. Not that they were friendly or trading, we already have an embargo. But this represents the assets that are, German and other assets in the U.S. that were like ready to be shipped, and money that they've frozen. So Encryption machine. Yes, that's good. Let's take a look at that. Encrypt their stuff a little better. Salt. That's good. We have not been building as many assault guns as maybe we should have. These are very useful. Okay, blitzkrieg has advanced. Situation no. Well, there goes any hope of for Norway's independence. I'll just have to wait until the Americans show up. Hopefully this will be fairly safe now, because the only thing they have here, which is a lot of aircraft, is Cyprus. I don't think they're going to have Cyprus for long. Norwegian airports, yes, we want those because we want to be able to fly out of there. So this wasn't a completely reckless adventure. We had a minor scrape there. Alright, HQs have advanced, alright. Switch that to more. Not that I really need more of these. I'm gonna take them just because we might. But the main thing I'm doing now is researching is to reduce the time in between attacks. Here. Infrastructure. Yes. Yep. You're valuable, so we're going to move you to a port here. Send you out to the desert to deal with that. Just trying to turn most of the map we can gray, get it out of British hands. That will mean that they can't look or see into us to see our strengths. Okay, the future of Turkish-German relations. Offer non-aggression pact, treaty of friendship. We're gonna go with non-aggression because I don't plan on invading Turkey. Even more. Should have been doing that, but just distracted. Bright shiny objects and that kind of thing. Risky, not well thought out. Okay, rapid wing fast Vienna takes the 1941 German mine shaft, or miner shaft, whatever. Cut back out. From SC shock. I hope that means something to you football fans. Charnos is nearly done. Okay, stop this. Gotta get across the river first. Okay. Armored engineer is cool. Okay, I think this is a good spot, good point to stop, at least for the time-wise. So we will see you next time.